In 2013, the European Union funded National Quality Infrastructure Project for Nigeria, or NQIP, was launched. It aims to support the Nigerian government in developing the missing standards, as well as establishing and strengthening relevant institutions to improve the quality of Nigerian products and services. The project, which is implemented by UNIDO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, has set 5 specific targets: promulgation of a national quality policy, establishment of an internationally recognized National Accreditation Body, establishment of a National Metrology Institute, improvement of the organized private sector to create and support conformity assessment bodies, capacity enhancement of the Consumer Protection Council, CPC, and the organized private sector to raise awareness and promote quality for better consumer protection. Nigeria has identified the need to enhance its food safety system. Measures such as the establishment of the Food Safety Policy and the newly introduced Food Safety Policy Implementation Committees contribute towards ensuring the safety and trustworthiness of Nigerian food products.
The food that we are taking for consumption, it must be safe. If food is not safe, then the country, whole nation will suffer with low nutrition, will suffer definitely into a big diseases. So this is very, very important, and as I said, this is a basic human right. Either that human being is from Nigeria, that human being is from America, that human being is from Europe. The food must be safe.
On February 2017, the NQIP organized the first Nigerian Food Safety and Investment Forum. The 2-day event brought together key stakeholders from public institutions, the private sector, international organizations, academia, and civil society to examine the interconnection between food safety, public health, investment, and food trade. To raise awareness on the issue of food safety, campaigns were held in 3 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, during which key government officials were named food safety champions and pledged their support for food safety in their respective states. One of the great achievements of the NQIP has been its ability to respond to real-life issues that emerged in recent years. For instance, in 2015, the European Union imposed a ban on the export of Nigerian dried beans to European territory due to consistently unsafe levels of pesticides and other food safety issues. Since then, the project has been assisting the federal government of Nigeria in assessing the gaps along the value chain of dried beans and has developed an innovative concept of conduits of excellence.
We found a lot of people that are motivated for change, but perhaps don't quite know yet how to implement those changes. So what we did is we designed the methodology that we now call the Conduit of Excellence methodology. And this methodology collects people that are willing to change, that understand that quality is the key to their success, work together in an end-to-end quality management system with full traceability. We are implementing now the first Conduit of Excellence in a practical case for beans, but we are also very proud that the Conduit of Excellence have now been adopted as a Nigerian policy by the Ministry of Agriculture, Transport and Industry, and Health.
We have embarked on a lot of awareness campaign with UNIDO. We visited farmers and we've advised them on the best ways of going about getting rid and controlling pests.
So you can see that the Conduit of Excellence, as it is composed, has put a lot of things in place to make sure that this model, this conduit that has been set up, comes out with best practices in areas of food production and food processing.
As part of the NQIP institution-building activities, the Nigerian National Accreditation Service, NINAS, has been established.
Accreditation body is a body that like a third party giving you assurance and confidence that anything that is being certified, that the accreditation body, they've done the right thing, that whatever certificate they've issued was done properly following due process. We are very grateful to the UNIDO and the EU for doing this, but it calls for the nation and the people to actually embrace this system.
Now, first and foremost, quality is to safeguard our nation because of safety of whatever you consume, whatever you use, okay, and then value for your money. And quality is a guarantee that there is value for your money. And thirdly, we have international trade. That is why UNIDO is helping to set up this quality infrastructure project. You have to have laboratories with the competent personnel, international accepted methods, equipment that are calibrated based on metrology, So these things, you need to put these three together in order to get results which can stand the test of times.
On 9 June 2017, Nigeria celebrated the World Accreditation Day. The event, organised by the NQIP, brought together stakeholders to discuss how accreditation can be used as a tool to protect Nigerians and their investments. Conformity assessment involves a set of processes that show that a product, service, person or system meets the requirements of a standard. For this reason, the NQIP has been assisting with the development of new certification bodies at EPAN Scotland, ISO 17024, NGCL, ISO 17021, and SON, ISO 17065. Another historical moment was the launch of the first National Quality Award. The award emphasizes the importance of assuring that goods and services conform to customer requirements and promote an environment for quality. Furthermore, it stimulates continuous performance improvement for sustained customer satisfaction.
Nigeria plays a key role in creating the right business environment and in promoting the necessary infrastructures to promote quality in the country. But the private sector is the engine of growth. The private sector is responsible to fill the market with innovative, competitive products of high quality. This is where everybody has a key role to play in this scheme.
As a result of the open competition, 3 companies were selected as winners in 3 categories within the highest level of excellence. These Level 4 winners qualified to participate at the ECOWAS Quality Awards and earned awards as follows. In the C category, Cleaner Lancet Laboratory Limited won the Paramount Award, the Excellence Award for the Best Female-Run Organisation. In the B category, Zyka Foods Limited received a trophy for Best Product Innovation in the region, and PZ Cousins earned the Leadership Award in the A category, being the most conformed organisation.
One of the weaknesses we realized in our drive for quality was that the consumers are never aware of quality. They don't help to promote quality because they go for cheap things. Once it is a little cheaper than what is good. So when the ISO standard came, we used it among the companies to promote them in their manufacturing processes, which eventually dovetail to the product which they sell in the economy. And the effort of the Standards Organization of Nigeria over the years is to ensure that standard is promoted amongst the consumers so that quality can be driven. This initiative by UNIDO to complement us with the Quality Management System Award of Quality is a great achievement in promoting the economy, because it means that these companies will keep their systems running to be effective, efficient, and good governance. This is what we need in a country like Nigeria.
In terms of capacity building, a total of 351 persons, including staff from the Consumer Protection Council and media professionals, were trained on the CPC mandate and CPC Act 1992. 846 beneficiaries have completed the training in ISO 9001 related to the quality management system. 140 potential auditors have been identified to become auditors in ISO 9001 of future accredited certification bodies. 50 potential assessors have been identified to become NINAS assessors in ISO 17025. 60 laboratories have been selected to follow the third phase of their upgrade towards accreditation.
Last year, we had a pre-training and advanced training. Excellent performers are the ones gathered here today to be trained as assessors for the NINAS, which is the accreditation body in Nigeria, which we hope we're going to give our best. We are to assess these laboratories coming up to be accredited in compliance to international standard ISO 17025.
Before I came in here, I actually thought assessors, the job of an assessor is as that of an auditor or an implementer, but I got to understand that as an assessor, your job is just to check, give grades to companies that have applied for the quality award, check a criteria against their expectation.
In the early stages of NQIP implementation, UNIDO saw the necessity of introducing good governance, a cross-cutting measure and an essential ingredient of the project. To this end, a code of conduct with emphasis on transparency, accountability, and impartiality was developed by the partners and introduced across all components of the project. This code of conduct is being brought to the level of a national standard.
Nigeria is one of the first 5 countries in the world that develops a good governance standard.
As a complementary activity, a workshop on good governance was held at the Standards Organization of Nigeria, or SON. 4 organizations were selected to participate in the validation process of the Good Governance Standard NIS 901. The National Quality Infrastructure Project has taken Nigeria one step closer to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, especially SDG 9, which calls for building resilient infrastructure, promoting inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation.
There is a strong infrastructure that needs to be consolidated, created, and we all have our role to play to make it robust. So my message is, let's all work and commit for quality. We can get quality, we can really raise the trust in our products here in Nigeria.